everyone. As we're still early in 2015 and still in January, I'd like to take this opportunity to share with you some important numerology aspects that hold insight towards a little of what 2015 holds for all of us. Firstly, 2015 on a numerological level is the vibration of number 8. If you add up all the single digits, 2015, it equals to 8. And it's known in numerology that the numbers 1 to 9, and all numbers are broken down or made up of the numbers 1 to 9 rather, have a vibration and an energy that affects us. The attributes of 8 are to do with health, money, politics and power. There are other attributes, but these are the ones that we're going to be mainly looking at because they've hit the headlines straight away as we've gone into January. Now, before I go into 2015, it's important to be mindful that one year builds the foundation of the next. So very quickly, I'll back up to remind you that 2014, the previous year, goes on to teach us something. Its effects don't simply just end on the 31st of December. 2014 was a numerological 7 vibration, and on a world level, 7, amongst many meanings, is all about nature, the universe, our environment, needing to be balanced and us to be in balance with it. Mother Nature tells us something about our connection to her and her connection to us. Now, we've had classic examples of that with the floods that hit mainly the southwest of England. In fact, January 2014 brought the greatest rainfall in the UK since records began in 1910. 7 is also the number of mental analysis, sometimes overthinking, overanalyzing to the point of driving ourselves crazy and coming to the wrong conclusions. However, we're meant to deal with the lessons of that year so that we can progress to embrace the next lot of lessons for the next year. So moving on, 2015, as I've mentioned, is an 8 vibration. Some of the attributes of 8, as I've mentioned, is about health, politics, power and money. And what do you know? All of these were in the headlines in January. As we went forward, they have become even more exacerbated. As we hit January, there were escalating reports about our health service, the hospitals, GP availability, so on and so forth, put in the spotlight because of a lack of money. Again, another area to do with health, the Ebola crisis. One year leads on to the next, as I've mentioned before. Ebola still continuing in 2015 to be contained by the authorities. As we're talking a year of health, I also feel mental health issues will gain attention and headlines. So let's wait and watch to see what the politicians do for those who are affected by mental health and the families that are also affected. Now, I said that 8 was also about power, and again in the headlines, straight away in January, escalated violence, threats, terror, and of course certain groups and individuals wanting power, or they want to be seen as powerful. A year, any given year, doesn't choose to give us the negative side of its vibration. We choose that. We make those choices, or people around us make certain choices that then affect us. Like everything in this universe, there's light, there's dark, positive, negative, war, peace. There's the positive and the negative to every side. The human being who has free will then chooses what interests them, what inspires. Now watch what happens over 2015 as 2015 fuels power, asserting ourselves, seeking victory. However, this will come down to not only villains, power-hungry people out there who threaten and harm, but it will come through with regards to politicians and organisations wanting power. Number 8 years can be blazingly blunt towards revealing truth, in that we're made to see, feel, hear, experience the blunt truth, the reality, or see what once was hidden. And from that, 2015 will push us to look at what isn't working, to get rid of it so as to liberate our lives. Now here's the thing, if we don't get rid of what is weighing us down, in a number 8 year, the issue, the person, the situation, or whatever it is that should have been shared will give us enough grief, enough headache and problems that there will be little choice left. And if you still don't let them or it go, then the change will happen. It will be taken away from us because it simply isn't serving us to our highest good. Talking of the blunt truth, the 8 vibration will also push us at some times to be straight talking, to say what we think. Yes, it can of course be liberating but being blunt or speaking the truth can also create conflict sometimes, so watch out for that. On the upside, here comes the good news. The year of 8 is about business, finance, material gain, and manifesting through hard work. It's about achieving, being rewarded, and it's about professionalism, so forging a way forward in that manner. So this is a year to handle business, work, career professionally and to be proactive. It's also a year to deal with money issues, a year to look at accumulating something that you want, and many will feel more ambitious than normal. My advice is, this year, shed what isn't working and keep the year clear of anything that hampers you down. Many of us will know what that is and that it needs to be gone. Lastly, every one of us has our own personal year number. They're both important. The world year number is important because it affects us and the world, but also our personal year number tells us what we will be facing or what it is important to concentrate on. Work out yours, and this is how you do it. You take the number of the day you were born, the number of the month you were born, add them together into one digit and add it to the world year number. In this year, that would be, if you were born on the 23rd of October, for example, that would be 2 plus 3, the 23rd of October, plus 10. So it's 2 plus 3, which equals 5, plus 10. Added together, brought down to one digit, would be 6. Add that to the year number 8, which is 14. Bring it down to one digit. 1 plus 4 equals 5. That equals a personal year number of 5. Now both are important, the world number and your personal year number. And this gives you insight to what you will be specifically be facing. Here is a list of all personal year numbers and a rough outline of what those year numbers mean. Okay, that's it for now. I'm sure your year holds a lot more than I can give you in a few minutes. Do join up to my Facebook and my Twitter, and do watch out. I'll be on the show every week, live and ready and raring to go to give you insights, knowledge and guidance. If you want more, you know where I am. That's it for now. Stay tuned, more videos coming up.